Good morning, Never Never Land. Um, a lot of. It's been a day. It's been a normal day for me. Weird shit. Like, I don't have a. I'm not bad about breaking dishes. I don't often break dishes, but today when I went to wash my hands, I came inside. To grab laundry, grab a drink, and wash my hands so I could grab the laundry. And a glass broke. I accidentally tapped it, and it's not a. It's. It's like almost a quarter-inch thick, like. And I've knocked it over many, many times, no issues. But I think it hit the metal drain in such a way. And I'm curious as to what that means. A glass broke today. That's the message. In that moment, is that a glass broke. Now, it was a used glass. I had already drank out of it, so it was a used glass. There's a dog barking. And yeah, it was a used glass, but it holds liquid. Glass, your drinking glasses are for holding liquid, and we know that on that yogi path, however they want to call it, when you reach the sixth floor and you're supposed to see water, but it's not water, and that's the test, is to recognize that it's not water. And we know that everything's representative, so that's obviously representative. It's not an actual walk. There's not an actual hall that you walk through where you find. It's talking about the walk in life. So it's about recognizing. Scratch my head. Maybe because I know something. So it's about walking through life and recognizing when something is ego and when something is water. Or emotions, or, and all the things that those things can represent. So, we can, what does it mean? We can take the physical aspect maybe somewhere else that I would have no earthly idea about. Maybe a glass broke there. I know my right hand knocked it. Why did my nose itch? I want to not point that out. But I took into account that there could be somewhere physical on this planet that was mirrored. I also took into account that it's representative of a vessel that holds either emotions or ego. And it broke. What else can symbolize that statement? A vessel. We are vessels. And if we want to really consider the sink, it's a vessel. So a vessel within a vessel broke today. A vessel that is meant to carry ego and emotions. Hang on. Oh, I made him stop. Oh, Serby. No, yeah. It's their fault. They're probably confirming stuff, I don't know. But, so yeah, we had a vessel within a vessel break today. And then, I did some writing. I did some writing today, which was good. We'll turn that back on. It's posted in my posts section. If y'all want to go read that. But I had posted on Facebook a comment to a friend that I was gonna die early tonight, thinking about going to sleep. And I giggled because I realized that I've been saying that for years. I'm gonna die tonight. Or the phrase dead tired. That's where I got it from, was the phrase dead tired. But what does that manifest? That manifests a different meaning for the word death. Where are you going with this, kid? To having figured out how to phrase other things. Like how I posted on Facebook today or yesterday something about the snake in Genesis, which is the song by Ren that I had on repeat today, mind you. And I just was like brushing my teeth, and I had to stop. I stopped for a second, and because it dawned on me the phrasing that they used in the book of Genesis gave me the phrasing necessary to cast another spell. Because the snake was a man. Eve committed adultery, 7-Eleven on the clock, which, by the way, is how much I weighed at birth. Just as a reminder for those of y'all that haven't watched my first video, I was born weighing 7 pounds 11 ounces, and my biological mother worked at a local 7-Eleven as a manager at the time. Not sure if that's special or anything. All those numbers add up to 3, 6, or 9, and I'm a Libra, and our numbers are 3, 6, and 9. My birthday, when I was born, I almost coughed, sorry, I held it back. The time I was born, how much I weighed, my whole birth date adds up to a multiple of 3. It's my whole life. So, anyway, God cursed that one snake, is what the Bible states. As he cursed the snake to crawl upon its belly and eat the dust of the earth. So when I was in my teenage years, kind of pondering that, I was like, so you're telling me it's a goddamn worm? Like an earthworm. The worms that eat the dirt. He would crawl upon his belly and eat earth. And I'm sitting here at like 16 years old going, well, the only goddamn creature I know on this planet that does that is an earthworm. I ain't afraid of an earthworm. So I kind of lost. They lost me. They were already losing me before that. Like when the preacher told me God is love and love is blind. And I was like, well, you lied to me in one of two ways. You've either lied to me in that I am physically created in his image, or you've lied to me in the way of telling me that I sin. It's like, which is it? And that's, my brain could not compute. Yeah, I couldn't get away from that. And it stuck with me. And then back to now, while I was brushing my teeth, I was just like, oh, y'all are fucked. Snakes will eat the dust of the earth. Snakes will be vegetarian. Because when we think of snakes, we think of the little slithery. Well, those are snakes. Those are danger rope and nope ropes, and they have other names now. And that made me smile. And there was something else. Oh, the most important. Save the best for last, right? Dreams. The word dreams. They tell you to chase your dreams. We know that a lot of people, like most people I know, are like, I don't dream. And we know scientifically that everybody fucking dreams. Nobody doesn't dream. Okay? You literally go insane. Clinically insane in a padded room if you don't dream. It breaks your brain, almost like a computer breaking down if we want to go Matrix style. It's like you need the shutdown time. Or if you want to go VR world, I mean, we could do that too. Ready Player One. You gotta log out. You gotta log out and go to sleep in your real body. And that thought occurred to me before, years ago. But I guess I didn't know where to take it at the time, or I was just being broached with the concept by source. There's a car revving outside. So each of our bodies is logging out every time we flip. So like when we're here, we're resting over there, and when we're sleeping here, we're working over there. Yeah, I said working because that's the easiest term to use. But we're mirroring, right? We're doing the same thing over there that we're doing over here. It just might be opposite, or it might be the same exact or representative or whatever. But our side over there is either chasing their dreams, which is us, or that's what that side of us needs to be doing, and they're not. A moth just did a thing. Okay, cool. Glad we registered that. I hope the audio caught that. Where was I? Okay, so chasing your dreams over there, 1411. Fuck. I'm telling y'all, I looked at my clock today at 3:33. I can't tell you how many 55s I saw. Can't tell you how many 22s I saw. 44s, I saw at least 2. So each of our quote-unquote realities that we're starting to figure out with quantum physics and science and all that other shit, we're both supposed to be chasing our dreams. Now, if dreams can also... You're welcome in advance. This is gonna fuck you up. Let's see if I can get this out in a way y'all get this. When you close your eyes, it's dark, right? It's black. What is that, if not a shadow? Your dreams are your shadows. Shadows are dreams. And what are shadows? Your inner child. The things you did, the things you wanted, the things that drew your attention. But once you're 3 and 4 and 5 and able to build those memories, you've already long since stopped whatever it was you were originally attracted to, if you were not raised in an environment that had an exceptional observation capability. That moth's moving again. Okay, so if people are allowed to run around thinking that they don't dream, then they're never going to have to face their shadows, because I think we're all our own prophets, right? We're each our own prophet. We each have our own connection to Source, because we are individualized by the separation of our physical bodies, while still affecting each other. So guess what I'm doing to y'all? You're welcome. Whether or not they ever see this video, my energy still affects the people that don't watch this video. Amanda Palmer said it great. I'll post the song in the comments. But she says something about, even if you never hear this song, they'll know what you did. Or I can still say it. Even if you never hear the song, I can still say it. And she's talking about wanting somebody to die because of a broken heart. I think. Something along those lines. Well enough. Chase your dreams. Find out what you dream about at night, because they will tell you about yourself. They will tell you about, and you don't have to do this actively. It will come to you as you accept, as you lose the fear of it, is what I've come to see happen in my own life. I was having a week or two where I wasn't remembering my dreams for shit. There were snippets, but it didn't make enough sense for me to even try to piece shit together. So I didn't. And then I had a thought within a couple of hours of going to bed that whatever I'm doing over there, I may not need to know all of. And what I do need to know will be handed to me. And then I had a dream. And I've had dreams the last 3 nights that I've remembered enough of to know what's going on within my own life. But I thought I'd share that with the class today. Your dreams are shadows. Your dreams can be considered shadows too. Blessed be. Love to you all.